is the brainchild of Robert, who runs Leisure Park, and he has done a lot of events with the rescue over the years. He's a big supporter of the rescue. So he's been instrumental in creating this event for us, and we're so grateful.
KITTYCON was fun. So yeah, I had a few people. I think a lot of people were just happy to get out and do something. So and it was good to see a lot of people I knew also.
It was actually my first KITTYCON, so I've never done this before too. This is also my first booth. So it was very enjoyable. Really liked it, especially after coming off the nice hiatus of, you know, all of the lockdowns. Plus I've had a car accident in the past, so looking to get back into either some retail establishment or at least, you know, talking with people. So that was the joy of this weekend. That was my test. And yesterday was such a great day. Today was a good day too as well, but yesterday was great. I had tons of fun. Lots of nice people in here, and it's all for a great cause.
So KITTYCON is my own little creation. We used to do them here in our store every month. First one we did wasn't even called KITTYCON. I don't even think it was called anything, but we had 9 cats here at the store. We did a little craft sale, a bake sale, and 6 of the cats got adopted during that day, because it was only the one day. And then we did another one, and then another one. Then they were Ottawa Stray Cat asked if I'd be interested in doing it every month, because they were happy with how everything went, and they were always getting adoptions. I think I was averaging about 65% adoption rate or something like that. So, and then, you know, with the store, we thought, oh, let's try to think of a fun name to call it. And that's where the KITTYCON came up in my head. So. When we finally started to open up, you know, there's some empty store spaces here in this mall. So I saw the one store space and I thought, oh, that'd be a good spot to hold an event. You know, that's when I had reached out when we were able to reopen. So we started that, and then I rented out some table spaces for people to bring more of a con aspect to the event. So put the con into KITTYCON, because we already got the cats. And then all the table rental fees were donations right to Ottawa Stray Cat. So the event itself is non-profit. There's no money for me or anything else. Everything is directly goes to Ottawa Stray Cat to help them.
I really enjoyed this one. It's sort of a neat little hidden gem, because it's the first time Thanos had his own story. It was a little backup story in the back of it. So it's a little cool. Not many people know about it. And Silver Surfer has always been one of my favorites. Lots of fun. The series only ran for about 18 issues, but a very nice story. Almost anyone could read it and appreciate it. It was written a lot different than a lot of other comic books.
Yeah, 100%. So since COVID started, we've been, you know, like everybody else, we've been struggling. So right now our intake, our cats and kittens, we are at capacity. So for Robert to come up with this idea and to work with Catherine and Valerie and myself, it was a godsend, really, because we really need the exposure. We need people to understand that cats and kittens, they need homes, and Robert's been amazing.
Tell us about it. Why was yesterday so much fun at KITTYCON?
Talking with people was probably the big thing, something we haven't really been able to do for a year and a half. So that was probably the most fun that I had, was just actually conversing. So that was the best. Making friends with other vendors was amazing. And then finding out that I want to keep doing this was probably the best part about it. So obviously I sold off most of my good parts of my collection. So it is fueling me to find more keys, find more hidden gems, and then once I have more stock, come back out to another show and do it again.
ComicDetective.com. Just started up a Shopify site. So, and just populating with new stock. Also tells the stores I work with in the city of Ottawa. And the Facebook page, of course, Comic Detective.
Yeah.
Tell me about the organization, Ottawa Stray Cat Rescue.
Yeah. So it's been around for 10 years, and it was started by a veterinarian by the name of Dr. Katie Jones. She runs everything from Nepean Animal Hospital and Chapman Mills. So she's very, very busy, but she started it because she absolutely loves what she does. So right now I believe we have about 400 volunteers, and we do everything from baking, fundraising events like this, adoption events through Pet Value. What else do we do? We have Wine for Whiskers, we have there's so many things that we do.
All for the cats.
Yeah, all for the cats, 100%. It is 100% foster based. We don't have a cattery, so we're not like any other rescue. We rely on our fosters. So what happens is you go online to helpcats.ca, you take a look at the kitten, and then you arrange for a meet and greet with the foster. And then if you get along with the cat, you go home, you adopt.
I've always had a love for cats growing up. I had a cat when I was growing up. I'm allergic to them, but I love the little guys, and you know, if it has to be a cat or nothing. So.
Well, everyone I talked to said KITTYCON 2021 was a very good success. And is there going to be one soon?
We're going to take the next event a little bit by year. This event we didn't actually have cats show up because cats are still susceptible to the virus, you know, and we didn't want to get anyone sick. You know, it wouldn't really look good. You're doing a charity event for them, yep, you're putting them at risk. You know, it's a little bit kind of defeats the purpose. But the next event, you know, we will definitely have cats. When the next event will be, I'm not 100% certain. Hopefully we can still do one before the end of the year.
Can you tell us about a few of your favorite books?
My favorite books? Ooh, well, I'd have to say my comic collecting started off with the X-Men cartoon, and then I first saw X-Men 300, the foil. And not only the foils that I love, but that was the first comic that really got me into collecting. I think the second was the Silver Surfer foil as well, where you see him on the embossed cover. And so that really got me into it. Fortunately, high school kind of stopped, sold all my collection. And then with this pandemic going on last winter, I decided to get back into it again. So with that, it was the Olivier Coipel, I can't say his name, that was doing the next Batman #1, the Broken Cowl variant. I saw that and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to have that comic. And then right from there, it spawned the rest of this.